It's Tech It Out!
This week's Tech It Out, Simon is talking about being a star. Starred emails.
And Geoff will show you how not to lose $1 million.
Mike will show you how to shrink your video files with Handbrake.
And finally, Greg will give you a tour of some new-ish features in Seesaw.
Tech It Out!
Here I am looking at my email, in particular, my starred mail. So what are starred emails? Starred emails are a quick way of identifying emails that you need to come back to. They're not like a labeling system where you can place them in different categories, yet we can have different stars. You might be wondering, how come I've got all my starred emails together in my mailbox? To do that, simply come up to the cogwheel, click on All Settings, then the Inbox, and I changed the inbox type to a priority and ordered the sections as I wanted. So I'm going to go back to the inbox. You'll see this is a star, this is a star, and this is a star. The default star that you're going to get, and the only star, is this one here. So how do I get the other ones? Well, again, I'm going to come back to the cogwheel. I'm going to go to See All Settings. I'm going to go to General, and as I scroll down, I'm going to see starred. So at the moment, I could have the presets, I could have all the stars, but I am using these stars. I can take a star away, or I can add it just by putting it up onto the top there. And if I don't want it, I can just click on it and drag it back down. So that's how I got the variety of stars in my email. After the changes, always scroll down, save the changes. I'm back to my inbox. Now if I want to star a mail, I'm just going to do this one here for an example. Every time I click on the star, it takes me through my options. So no star, or I can have one of these. I'm going to go for the question mark. Then in a short time, it's going to go into the starred section. So that's how you can get a nice different looking stars for different purposes. And of course, if you don't want the star, just come here till it goes to the white one, and you know it is not starred, and it'll leave the starred area. But I want this one starred, so I'm just going to click it on there before everything changes. There we have it, how to have a variety of stars in your email. Does anyone know where Dom is?
He said something about going fishing? We all know that not everything you read or see on the internet is what it is. It's the same with email. How do you know if any email you receive is the real deal? We've all heard of someone that's fallen for a mail scam, where people lose money or someone clicks a wrong link and their passwords get compromised.
Oh man, my account got hacked again.
These types of scam emails are called phishing emails. But how do we know if the emails we receive are genuine or not? Mail apps like Gmail do a pretty good job at detecting phishing emails, but they don't always work. That's why education is the best way to stop hackers getting your details. With that in mind, how can we get educated about phishing? One cool way to do this is a phishing quiz. I really like this one from Google. The link's in the email in the info box. It's interactive and it's harder than it looks. No one in the tech office got 8 out of 8, and one person only got 2 out of 8. If you want to educate yourself about phishing and be safer with your email, try the Google phishing test and let us know if you score 8 out of 8. Just remember, not everything you see on the internet is true.
Have you ever had a video that you want to send or upload, but like this 32.3 megabyte video, it's just a little bit too big, and you really need to do something with that so it's a bit smaller? This is what I use. I use an application called Handbrake. B-R-A-K-E. So if you go to handbrake.fr, if you just Google it, you can download Handbrake. It'll download just like this on Chrome. You can click on it to access the DMG file. But now you're going to want to bring this over to your applications folder. So I'm going to go to File. I will click on New Finder Window. I will click on Applications, and I'll drag Handbrake into my applications. Once it's copied over, you can now double click it. You can go ahead and open it. And Handbrake will give you a finder window so you can find the video that you would like to shrink down. So this one here is 32.3 megabytes. I'm going to click it and I'm going to open it up and it'll go into Handbrake. Alright, and I'm just going to hit start. I'm just going to keep everything preset. I'll hit start. It will save as family meet and greet or whatever file you have it. You can change the destination. I'm actually going to bring it to my desktop. I'll go on desktop, I'll choose. I'll change the name of it just so I know it's a little bit smaller. Just put an A there and I'll hit start. You can see how fast it goes at the very bottom. It gives you ETA. I'm just going to speed this up for you right now. Just about finished. Alright, now if I go back to my desktop, let's see, there's the second file. Instead of it being 32.3 megabytes, now it's only 7.6 megabytes. And the quality, you'll find, won't have changed all that much. So this is really good if you're trying to upload something to Seesaw, or if you're just trying to put something on Google Drive and it's taking too long, or if you just want to send a little video out to friends and family. Have a great day!
Today I want to show you some handy new updates to Seesaw. The first set of updates is to the actual creative canvas for when you're building activities in Seesaw. The first one I want to show you is a new lock feature. So right now if you have an activity like this where you need to slide items, it might be possible for students to accidentally grab the corner and make it bigger or smaller instead of actually grabbing the item. But now in Seesaw there is a lock size option. So if you click on the three dots and go to lock, you now have the choice between lock all and lock size. For these tiles, I'd want to choose lock size, which still allows me to slide it around, but I can't change the actual object. And for these headers up here, I would want lock all, which means that the students can't move the item at all. The next update to the creative canvas is called Voice Everywhere. So now you can literally add voice to any object on the Seesaw canvas. So let's say, for example, that I wanted to label my pictures down here with the word. So I can click on the three dots, I press voice, then record voice, gate, and the green check, and then I can lock the size again. And now the students can manipulate this object, move it anywhere, but if they need to hear the word, they can click on the sound icon, gate. You can also give instructions for the entire page of a slide now by pressing the caption button and then recording voice. On this slide, drag the words to match the long or short vowel sound. On this slide, drag the words to match the long or short vowel sound. And that's Voice Everywhere. The next great update to Seesaw is called Progress View. On your class screen, you'll see a new Progress tab in the upper right. When you click on it, you'll see a grid of the activities that you've assigned recently. You can change the date range by clicking in the upper left. And once you've chosen the dates you like, you'll see all the activities that you've assigned within that range. They'll be sorted by color. Green means that all the students in your class have completed the assignment, red means not many people have done it, and yellow means it's somewhere in between. You can also filter by student, so if you want to check on a specific student's progress, you can type in their name and just see only their activities. This will also allow you to directly access any activities that aren't done and see what support they might need. For example, I can see that Kasha did not understand this activity whatsoever, and I probably need to follow up with her. Finally, if you want to learn some more Seesaw tips and tricks at your own pace, a great resource is web.seesaw.me/training. There are links to live events where you can learn more about the Seesaw's features, as well as on-demand playlists that let you learn at your own pace. And if you want to take your seesawing to the next level, you can even become a Seesaw pioneer. This is a 1-hour course that teaches you even more about Seesaw, and it is the first step of the Ambassador program if you're looking for ways to improve your practice or things for your resume. So I hope you learned something new from this video, and happy seesawing!